I check. And we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rodney Schmidt. I want to welcome you into our APA World Qualifiers. You can call me Steamroller, you could call me Rodney, whichever it is. Just don't call me late for dinner. I'm bringing you live tournament coverage of our APA World Qualifiers right now. Currently, we on our TV table, we've got Aiken Patch Collectors versus Double Trouble Aiken Patch Collectors. Let's see if I can fix their name, give their full name benefit. There we go. Albert Blackstone, friend of the channel, versus Brad. Skill level 6 Albert, and Brad is a skill level 5. 5-4 race right now we got going on. I want to welcome everybody into the stream right now. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you've got that notification bell clicked on the side. Let you know every time that I go live for us. A little bit of movement from Brad here. I've got, let's do this here. I'm going to be switching between both sections for everybody. Live on Facebook and live on YouTube. More prominent viewership on YouTube. Appreciate everybody there. Appreciate everybody on Facebook as well. If you haven't already, like I said, please be sure to give the subscription button a smash and like button a follow. Already having a little bit of signal trouble here. Trying to get the bracket set up for you guys. Right now we are in round 2 of our winner's side. Round number 2. This is the team's last chance to have their second chance at redemption. After this, if they win, they have to win out in order for them to make it to Vegas. We're working on getting that bracket set up for you guys here. So I need to get this adjusted quite quickly. There we go. We're all set up. We're shared out to our social medias and everything. If you guys haven't done it, be sure to share it out to wherever you need to. Let all your friends know. Tag your team, tag your players. They're on the TV table. Let them know that you're cheering for them. A little bit of an earthquake there for you. Don't worry, they are keeping score there at the camera table. I got you nice and high. That way you got a good view of all the action going on. Not too many things getting blocked from where the angle I've got it. Brad trying to cut that one in early. Lots of work still to do for Brad there. He's got that 10 ball set up on the 8, tied up to the 6. So Albert's going to take care of the 6 now. Get it cleared out for himself. A little bit of action. I think he's going to end up trying to use that 1 ball as his key ball over there. Albert with a nice drawback to the 5. Oh, I don't think he got enough of it. Nope, I think he came up just short, so it looks like he's going to have to reverse bank this. And that in turn is going to send the cue ball to the other side. No scratch. Nice and soft hit on the 14 from Brad here. It is a 5-4 race. Sudden death is set for 1 for these teams. So at 1, if they have not finished out their matchup. Ooh, nice draw by Brad. Coming all the way down table, up table. I don't think he's set himself up nicely for that, so it looks like he's going to have to go for the bank as well. But he does get the bank, and I'm not sure he's got the angle he wants. First chance for Brad over here. He comes up just a bit short on that 8 ball. So Brad knocking down that 1. Or Albert knocking down that 1. Mr. Albert knocking down the 1. Got himself stop shotted right in the middle of the table. Looking for his ball mark. Gonna mark up that top right side there. Even race now for Albert and Brad. Do want to make mention, Rack and Grill 2 here is located here in Augusta, Georgia. For those of you who don't know, we are currently in the back section of this facility. Brand new section that was opened up in March. 12 brand new tables. He's also got it switched up. He's got 2 other places where you can get all your pool needs. Martinez, right off of Riverwatch Road. Albert with the huge break. Does anything fall? Dry break for Albert. Albert going for a head ball break. And like I was saying, Rack and Grill 3 located off of York Street in Aiken. Brad taking stripes here. Or solids, I should say. No real issues for Brad. It looks like he's got plenty of available real estate. Got himself kind of hooked in the middle of no man's land here. Not sure where he wants to go. He's probably going to end up taking this 3 all the way down here to the bottom left. Great shot by Brad there, leaving him wide open for this 1 and 7. So Brad looking at what he needs to do now. Gonna have to try and get back around for this 8 ball. Oh, and he scratches right into the side. That's just unfortunate. Oh, bad luck for Brad here. Ball in hand over to Albert now. Let's see the route that he plans on taking. Albert very quickly to the table. He already had his path mapped out for him. Back to the middle of the table. Working on the bottom half here. A little bit of forward roll, end up on the top half of the table. He's going to leave himself the 14. He probably may want to bump into the 8. Ooh, I'm not sure. He's got himself a nice clean shot. He may have that. That 9 may go by the 15 quite easily. Oh, and it comes right off of the point. Oh my goodness. 9 ball going high on the table there. Apologize for the earthquake. It looks like, yeah, Tanya's over there clapping to the beat. So, second chance for Brad there. Oh, on this 8 ball. Or first chance, I should say, on that 8 ball. Albert taking the 15 out. Albert now marking up his side pocket here. Nicely done. Taking care of the second rack. Unfortunate miss for Brad there, giving up the rack here to Albert. Had quite the run there, going there. So Albert, center ball break, one diamond up. Right on the head ball. That 8 ball gets to rolling. Doesn't look like anything fell again. Yep, dry break for Albert again here. He may need to make a little adjustment here. Brad playing off the 9, taking solids. No real problems except for that 8 ball. So probably what I would do here. Yep, 3 to the side, 2 to the opposite side, 4 to this bottom corner. Come back to the 7 and then shoot the 5 in the side. That way it lines himself up for that 8 ball. That's the thing though, if Brad clears out this table, if he doesn't get himself set up properly here. Nice draw. Excellent. He's got himself set up exactly where he needs to be. Little stop shot. Oh, he rolled forward, bumped into the cluster. Made a little bit more of a mess for Albert here. Not necessary. Marking up that top left side. And Brad taking that rack. Off of the track from Albert. Giving himself his first point. Now it's an even race again, 3-3. Might have to be on your end, Ron, because I'm not seeing any lag over here on my side. You may just need to refresh. Close down. If you're on mobile, you may have to close down and then open it back up. I'm not seeing any. I do see a little bit. Oh no, Brad scratching on off of the break. So after the scratch, having to shoot from the kitchen, shooting balls outside of the kitchen. Don't think I must have missed the race there. I think Albert took stripes. Looks like. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Or no, he missed the shot. Brad's going to try and take stripes now, but leaves are wide open. Stripes does look like a better choice. He should be able to get, it looks like the 14 tied up to the 7 and the 8 there. 7, 8, 4 in that little cluster. Does look like he should be able to get himself taken care of out of there if he takes stripe. Those are solids. The 7 doesn't have a pocket anywhere right now. That 4 looks like it only goes into the side. So, yep, Albert taking stripes now. Bumps into the 13, kind of pushing it to the top side of the 8. Oh, Albert trying to force follow into it and just ends up making a bigger mess for himself later. So defensive shot, and looked like a pretty decent defensive shot by Albert. I think he did open up that 7 just a little bit for him. So, yep, Brad taking on the 7 here. If you continue to have a lag, Ron, just let me know. I'll be able to double check. So Brad having to do a little bit of extra work here, kind of maneuvering his cue ball around. little bit of a stun to pull back, be able to access the 5 and the 2. Sounds like I'm on helium. Hang on,
I can do that for you guys here.
be able to adjust my voice. Oh, ball in hand over to Albert. I can do the helium sound.
I can do the really dark voice rifle for me.
Albert taking care of the 14 ball. Yeah, I thought that people would get a kick out of that. I'm able to change my voice, add these little sound effects and everything. So Albert marking up the left side here. Really sharp cut. Very nicely done. Albert taking the 4th rep now. 2 to go. Good out by Albert, coming off of the ball in hand, so. So Albert coming off of the break here. need to get to the top left. One ball doesn't have a pocket because you can't get to it anywhere. You may be able to one pocket it and come to the bottom right. Ooh. Looked like Brad was trying to get into that one and kick the 9 ball out the way so he'd have another shot. Just wasn't able to get enough grab off of that right rail. Does open up the 1. Looks like he locks up that 15 a little bit. So Albert playing the percentages here. Crashes into everything, moving things around. Go down, cue ball. Albert clearing out some real estate in front of that 8 ball. Ron, I've not heard anything from anybody outside of you having any sort of audio issue or anything. There are times when I am a little silent, not a lot of action going on. Oh, Albert calling for the top corner pocket here. Don't scratch, don't scratch, don't scratch. What a shot there. Let's get another peek at this one before we get into the next rack. Watch that cue ball. Nope, it didn't save it. Well, that's unfortunate. I wasn't able to get that mark, so we're going to put a little marker here. So Albert on the hill giving his team their first point. Pretty nicely. Albert with the wraparound 7. See what he opts to go for here. that's funny, Rod. Oh, yeah. That was a nice cut on that. I'm assuming you're talking about that 8. There is a bit of delay for you guys and chat to me. So as I'm watching, I do have a tendency of making or answering comments on there. Uh-oh. Looks like ball in hand back over to Albert. Okay. I missed where Albert had the foul, but all right. Oh, I'm not sure he left himself in a good spot. He may be able to see the 13, but the chance of coming off of the rail there, he may want to use the 13 as his setup ball for the 8. So yeah, he's taking the 13. The video lag is gone now. Okay, good, good. So Brad opting to move the 13 a little closer, keeping himself safe from a scratch here. Looks like Albert was trying. Oh no, I think he hurt himself more. Gets that cue ball or 6 ball behind the 15-9. Thank you for that update, Ron. I appreciate that. So Brad with some more work still to do here. This may be one of those situations where you just kind of I probably would try and defense here. Even though I know I can make that ball. Oh, he comes with a stun shot off of the right side. So he is able to see the 915, but does he opt for something different? So curious as to his thought here. It looks like he's going to take the 15 into the 9. Yep. He pockets the 9. Great shot there. Goodness gracious. Let's see that again. Have a little bit of delay in my replay spot. Yeah. Don't think we're going to be having replays here today for a little while. At least until I'm able to diagnose my issue that we have going on with that. So, and now it just saved. Okay, so. Oh, Albert putting a lot of lift on that one. Falling in over to Brad. That cue ball just grabbed hold of the bottom rail and shot it right back towards him. Oh, I think Brad just overran it. He didn't like the way he shot that one. Head down. He's still okay, though. Oh, no. Albert shooting into the 3. Oh, and he overran the ball. So, Brad taking on the 6th wreck. Albert's still on the hill here. Brad still needing to take this race. Nice break from Brad here. Good spread. 8-ball moves a little bit off of its spot. Let's see. Looks like Brad has solids off of that break. Choices to go now. I think he's got his path figured out. 6 ball has a little bit of work to do for him. Oh, I think he ended up a little bit in no man's land again. Can he see the 1? I know he can see the 6. He may be able to take care of the 6. So he just bangs into the 1, unfortunately, and it ties up the 1 into everything else again. 6 ball comes a little bit closer to the top rail. Tying up that 13 a little bit, but Albert should be able to get to the top rail, and be able to have access to that 13. 10 ball all the way, stunning across. Oh, Albert bumping the 1 ball into the 13 and ends up tying it behind there. Ooh, Albert trying to cut the 14 all the way up, ends up clipping off of that 12. Good shot by Brad, getting into the 13, clearing out that 6 and 1 ball. Has a little bit of work to do with the 6, but should be able to cut across it, put it right into the top left corner. Plays it off of the 1. Yeah, looks like Brad's going to go for a bank shot here. Yep. Bumps into the cluster and clears out the way for the 8 ball here. Marking up that right side. Nicely done by Brad, getting himself to the hill. Final rack of this race. Good out by Brad there. Handled that one perfectly. The way he was able to get into the cluster, moving out the balls from his view, giving him ample opportunity to see that 8 ball. That 8 ball was cruising. Brad pocketing a solid here. Solids in play, not a lot of room to do. You can see the 4, you can see the 3, can't see anything else. So Brad knocking in one of Albert's. Albert's problem ball here, looking at the table, looks to be the 9 ball right now. Lost you on Facebook. What's up with Georgia Breakers? I can check in on that for a little bit. Yeah, I am seeing Facebook is having a bit of a issue here. Not seeing a lot that I can do as far as getting our video stream quality up better for Facebook side. Oh, does Albert have enough space? So he is able to, oh, nicely done. Look, a little fluking of the 9, getting that in the side. Let me just peek around, kind of nose around. So looks like Albert. Nice and slow. Got eyes on the 8 ball now. For the final point of this matchup, Albert marking up the right side here. Nicely done. Taking that one 5-3. Good out by Albert. Giving Double Trouble the lead. 2-1 now. Going into our second rack. Good out. We're going to take a little pause for the calls while we get our next matchup set up for you guys. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. Double Trouble versus Aiken Patch Collectors. We got a couple of skill level 3s coming in right now. Daytrick versus Bryant. Double make sure. Lag underway. See where we're looking. Looks to me like Daytrick took it. Let's see if they agree. Does appear that they agree on that. So Daytrick starting us off. I appreciate that, Ron. I do. I really do. That means a lot from those. This is a brand new thing that I recently started back September, October timeframe last year, and I think I've gotten a little better as it progressed. No, not September, October, August. That is. Oh, Michael, I needed to double check on Georgia breakers for you, and I did not do that. Give me just a moment, and I can get that looked up again for you. So, Daytrick going for a head ball side break. Trying to get a little bit of spread. The 8-ball moving. Not a lot of spread with that break. So bringing Bryant to the table. Looks like Bryant's going for solids here. Bryant having some work to do here now. All right, Michael, to update you on this, because I know you did ask, Georgia Breakers is down 2-0. They are in their first rack of the second matchup. Ooh, I missed a good shot there by Bryant. I saw he was kind of tied up in a little bit of a mess there. And he's on a tear right now. Now he's got some work to do. Does the 2 go cleanly past the 6, or is he going to take the 6 first? Nope. Bumps into it. And the 3 on the other side, too, still to contend with also. So that puts Daytrick back on the table here. A little bit of lag going on with the camera here and there, but nothing too terrible. Smart defensive play by Daytrick. Smart defensive play by Daytrick. That was a very well executed shot. Didn't get the 100% result that he wanted. Probably wanted to be the 14 to be in front of the cue ball, blocking that 6-2. Because Bryant now is able to see that 6-2, get that cleared out of the way, possibly even make the Oh, he almost scratches. Oh my goodness. How that cue ball stayed out of the pocket blows my mind. Lots of work to do still. Oh, look, another defensive shot there by Daytrick. Now he ties up the cue ball to the 2, or excuse me, to the 8, and there doesn't look like there's a shot available on the 6. Oh, is he going to try and masse around it? Swerve around this ball? Oh, he did have a shot on that 6. I apologize. Little camera tricks coming there. So bumping the 3 ball back out to the bottom end of the table here. Daytrick without a shot still, not at least not a good shot available. Does pocket the 9, but puts his 14 into the 13, tying up another ball. Just he's got to work hard for this rack to take the win. There you go, Tamale. Let's cheer on our players. Adrian get a little bit of extra love out of that. He just moves the 13 over to the 12. Nothing too special. And missing on the 11. Don't scratch ball. Okay, good. Stays up on the table. Stays up on the felt here. So Bryant moving the 8 ball. Looks like he clears up the real estate now for Daytrick. Moving that 2 ball to the bottom side here. No action going to a pocket now. Oh no, don't go 8. Okay, good. Whew. Had me nervous there for a second, Bryant. Playing with fire. Looks like Daedric missing the 13 to the bottom left side here. Looks like Brad calling timeout for him real quick. Looks like Brad telling him that that 3 ball will be able to bank. You could play it off of the 8 as long as you hit to the inside, and that should open up the pocket a little bit for him. Having a conversation here now. So he's deciding to go against the 2 now. Oh no, 8 ball in play. Oh no. That's not good there for Bryant. Unfortunate. Puts in the 8 ball early. Series of a series of misunfortunate events. A series of unfortunate events, I should say. Had to think about that. My brain kind of did a reboot there for you guys. It was like I didn't say that correctly. That was not what the phrasing was. What it should have been. So Daytrick on the side break again, going for the head ball. See if he gets a little bit more action now. That 8 ball's rolling. He does get some more action. Looks like he has one of each. Good break there. Choices available for him. So Daedric taking on Stripes here. I think he likes Stripes better than others. Or at the same time, he wasn't able to get any action out of the solids. No shot available. Oh, has himself a bit tied up against that 11 and to the 8, and then he can't see the 14 or the 10 ball down there, up there. Thank you, Galen. Appreciate you joining us over here on the YouTube side. I got to switch back and forth now because of how I messed up your question from Facebook yesterday. Left you on red for almost 7 minutes and didn't realize you asked a question over there. So got to make sure I'm switching between the two, making myself a little mental note constantly to check back and forth between the two different channels, two different chats. Does look like my Facebook side has stabilized for those who are joining us over there. Brian going for the combo shot, and he pockets that one right in the side. Little diagnostics completed here for you guys. 7 ball right cross side for you guys. Great shot there. And then he follows up 3 ball just coming off of the bottom short rail, and lots of blue felt. So Dietrich lining up his 10 ball here. Does have to contend with that 11 into the 8. Oh, comes off of the point, doesn't fall into the pocket. Good shot there. Was doing bad time anyhow. Okay. Got to take care of them. Great shot by Dietrich. He's got himself a bank shot here on this 11 ball now. Team's moving right along for him. Let's see. Does he get the table love? Oh, that just misses. So Bryant with a full opportunity now to go on a run and take care of the rack. Get himself on the hill after pocketing that 8 ball early. Oh no. Oh no. Just misses the 6 ball. Dietrich taking his time, coming up. Making sure he lines himself up properly so he's able to slide to the rail. Oh my goodness. Little bit of lag for you guys. Dietrich marking up the top left side. Yep, timeout coming. Kind of figured the timeout was in play here. There's 3 comments. So timeout finished. Dietrich still on that top left side. Oh, doubles it. No. Oh, my goodness. Dietrich on the scratch on the 8, giving it right back to Bryant. Tied 1-1 now for everybody. Point going to each side. Final rack of this matchup. Almost looked like Dietrich was trying to double kiss into that 8 ball, bump into the 8 a second time to push it to the pocket. Just an unfortunate miss, and we got to forget about that and move on to our final rack up. Got to get this win so you can get your team that extra point. Gives you that advantage. Bryant pocketing that 15 off of the break. Huge spread for the team. Oh no. Bryant playing with fire again, moving that 8-ball closer to the pocket. So he's got opportunity here on this 9. Should be able to come off of the right rail and back out to the middle and leave himself to 14. Oh. Just hits it a little fat and then ends up putting the 9-ball into that rail. Let's see. Daytrick having some work to do with these solids. He's going to have to contend with the 2 on the high side of your table. So, oh, hits that one hard. My goodness. Hit that one really hard and rattles the pocket. Looks like Brian taking that 12 ball to the top right corner. Hit that one a little hard, and he ends up putting that 9-ball over there to running into the 9-ball and coming off of the bottom rail. Timeout by Bart. Let's see what Bart's probably giving him some advice on. Does have some work to do. What's he do with this 9? Does he try and cut it, or does he try and reposition back to the 9 with one of the other balls? Looks like that 14 would go cleanly. Probably put himself a little stun shot in there, move the cue ball across the table. Whoa, what happened there? Well, that was an interesting chain of events that the camera just gave us. Oh no. Missed the 9-ball entirely and ends up pocketing one of Daytrick's balls. Oh my goodness. That's unfortunate. Now, does Daytrick have a timeout on this rack? I don't think he's taking one for this rack, so ball in hand would be an ample opportunity, golden opportunity for the pattern laid out. Go. Oh, I don't think Daytrick gave himself anything for that. Think he was trying to get access to the 1, be able to easily get access to the 1. And he just straight shots that right down the rail. Follow to the line, straight down the rail. So Bryant back on the table now. Let's see if he's able to get action at this 9 again. Kind of wants to leave that 13 so that he can come over top of the 5 and be able to shoot at the 8-ball again. Looks like he's taking it now, though. Lots of movement on that cue ball. All the way around the table. Leaves himself an opportunity for the 9 in the top right corner. Don't go for the side. Just put yourself a little bit of bottom to pull that cue ball back a little bit so that you're able to see a better shot on the 11. So Daytrick putting a draw on that cue ball. Ends up right in the center of the table. Good opportunity for a run out here. There you go. Oh, I think he hit that one a little hard. Yep, he hit that one just a bit too hard. He wanted to end up right around that foot spot, be able to get it at the 3. So it looks like, yeah, Daytrick going for a bank shot, attempting to go for a bank shot, and then he did have eyes on the 3. Brian leaning after that 9 ball, very good. Follows behind it very gently. Has himself set up for the 11. If he has himself an angle, he can just center ball it, come off of the top rail. Oh no. Just hit it a little soft. It's okay. He's got the first opportunity now for this 8 ball. And giving Aiken Patch Collectors their second point of this matchup, he's going for the bank shot. He's got to contend with the scratch here if he hits it hard. Oh, hits it on the wrong side of the 8, unfortunately. Daytrick on the table now, trying to figure out what he needs to do. Timeout on the field coming from Marcus. Almost thinking that Marcus is going to tell him to shoot the 2. Because it percentages, there you go. Yeah. Shoot at the 2. Percentages shows that he's going to have to, there's no shot that he has the top right corner. He's going to have to bank it now. Brian, that is. He's going to have to bank at it. It's really the only shot that he has available for him. He can't see that 8 ball cleanly in order to cut it in. So Brian calling the left side. Oh no. Oh no. Kept it on the table. At least he didn't scratch, but it is ball in hand now. Over to Daytrick. No more timeouts for the teams. High level tournament, you only get 1 timeout per rack. Not like in normal league play. Skill level 3s will end up getting 2 timeouts. Oh no. Hits that one hard and he puts it off of the points. Let's see. Brian have the ability to cut this one in, or does he go for the bank shot to the top left corner? It is cuttable. Is cuttable. Yeah, marking up the top right side, so he's going to go for the cut now. He's hit it with enough gusto to pace it because of the angle, but he also needs to hit it. Great shot there. Taking the rack and the point for the team. 3-3 tie now. Double trouble versus Aiken Patch Collectors. Good shooting, both players. Give us a couple minutes while we line up our third matchup for this round 2 action CSRA APA World Qualifiers. My name is Rodney, and you guys stay with us. We'll be right back once we get the players set up again. Thank you for being here. Stay tuned just a couple seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Rodney Steamroller Schmidt back at you. Round 2 action. Double Trouble, Aiken Patch Collectors. Matchup number 3. Greg versus Donald. Greg at skill level 4 versus Donald, skill level 5. 3-4 race on your screen there at the top if you can see it. All kinds of action going on here today. And we got our other two teams pulling up right now. Sitting in the wings, waiting for the winners and losers of several racks. Donald on the break. Huge spread. Anything fall here? Anything fall here? Okay. Going to take a break. Appreciate the comment. Pull is life, but I mean, we can be a little bit more lenient to these people. the fact that something like that would come across here shows that amateur pool and our players aren't really liked. So I mean, world qualifiers, yes. So I mean, if you could beat all these players, then by all means, come join a team and show us that you could beat them. Join a league instead of being out there like this. You spend a little bit of time over there quietly. Looks like Greg has taken the stripes on this opportunity. He's got 2 balls left. Oh, goodness. Great try by Greg here. Trying to put that 9 ball in the bottom left corner here. Great try. Fortunate miss, unfortunate miss. But he does tie up a pocket, but now Donald has the opportunity to clear the table. Nice and gentle. Putting that 5, taking care of the 5. So Donald on a run now, but he's got himself a little hook trying to figure out what he needs, how to get around the table here. So it looks like he's going after the 4, bottom right side. Yep. Has himself the opportunity now to put the 1 away. Gonna end up sending that cue ball all the way up table. So, ooh, missed that one badly, honestly. Came right off of the point and puts that puts that cue ball on the high side of the table. It looked like he was trying to leave himself something. So Greg punching into that 9 ball. Does look like he's able to see this 15 in the top left corner. Oh, barely overcuts it. Barely overcuts that one. Oh, Donald holding that 7 ball in the jaws. Great lead for Donald. Because it keeps Greg from having a clean shot at the 15 now. Timeout on the field now from Marcus. So it looks like Marcus is going to have him go short side, try and kick into the 15. Looks like maybe one or two rails. Probably wants him to go 2 rails. Come on the underside of the, or top side of the 15 and then try and move it down table. Hide that cue ball behind the 8. Exactly as he planned out. Exactly as he planned out. But I think Donald is going to be able to see that 7 ball. So he should be able to set himself up on the 1. Oh no. Off of the points again. Unforgiving table action now. Twice Donald has come off of that same point with that 1 ball as well. Does he get some help? No, that 15 was big and then it became real small. Nice stop shot by Donald. Top left side, getting the mark. Waiting on players on the table next to him so they can get lined up properly. Timeout on the field now from Bart. Just having a little conversation, making sure confident in where he's going. Nicely done by Donald. Taking the first rack. So an even race, 3-3 now. Not much else doing from there. Large spread by Donald here. Looks like stripes is what was falling. That being said, in the APA, when you make doesn't matter what you make on the break, you are married to that break unless you make one of each. Nicely done, sliding right by that 12 ball. Oh, does he? Oh, I'm not sure. Donald left himself enough. He might be able to squeeze that 13 by the 10. Either that or he's going to have to come off the rail to kick the 10 in. Oh, I don't think Don left himself nicely. So a defensive shot now. Oh, looks like ball in hand. Yeah, ball in hand over to Donald. Over to Greg, I should say. So it looks like Greg's going to go the route. Starting with the 2 in the side. Coming off the right rail. Good shot by Greg there. Don't go in the side. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Very happy he held up. No, and he scratches in the other corner. Held up on that one and then hits that one soft and ends up scratching in the top left side, top left corner. My goodness. Not getting any action available for him. Chip, who are we calling Chip? This way I can make sure I get the names right on the screen here for you guys. Nice finish by Donald here. 2-0 now. Ox Element Skater. Who you calling Chip? This way I can make sure I get the names updated. I know who we're talking about. So scratch off of the break here from Donald. Chip is Donald. So let's go ahead and fix that. Chip. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Calling that man by his government name. Come on now. You guys know better. I'm all about calling them what they prefer by. So scratch on the break means you gotta shoot out of the kitchen, and you have to hit a ball that is outside of the kitchen. So Greg is taking solids off of that. Missing the 6 ball at the top right side here, top right corner. Donald missing that 9. That's an abnormal miss from him. Or Chip. I'm gonna have to fix myself now. Greg having to work a little bit now to get himself back on the right side of the table. Right now, he's doing the work. I need to go for the 7. Put yourself a little stop stun or shot on it. Give yourself an opportunity at the 2. It was a good shot, but I think he overran that one a little bit. Because with a cut like this, you risk running into the 14. Yeah, just like that. Does look like he is able to see the 5 ball. He had a little bit more real estate if you had stopped on the 7, coming into the 2 to go that way, and then come on the other side of the 5, try and end up on the right rail again. Yes, Chip is he's shooting amazing. I was very surprised that he missed that 9 ball there just a second ago. But yeah, Chip is shooting excellent right now. Ties up a pocket and then leaves a long shot now for Greg. Oh, does he? No, he does not. I think he had eyes on that 8 ball for the side pocket now. So, Chip on the table. Looks like he's going to go for the 14. Right into the point. That side pocket has been giving Chip trouble. He's come off of the points 4 times, 5 times now since the match started. But Greg doesn't leave himself nicely on this 8 ball now. So it looks like he's marking up the top right. He's going to go for the bank now. All right. Missing the bank. Chip with a wide open table now. Everything's got pockets. Nothing really to worry about. Yes, that side pocket is oh no. All right, 9 ball, get big, get big. All right. Second chance at this 8 ball now for Greg. Yeah, that side pocket has bit him several times in this matchup now. Uh-oh. Chalk on the ground. Nicely done by Greg. Getting himself the first point. That way it doesn't end up being a 3-0 shutout for him. I got you, Chip. I got you, Matt. Thank you. Uh-oh. Miscue. Okay, lets the ball miss the rack, and he's going to try it again. 8 balls traveling. Oh my goodness. Runs out of gas. Dry break for Greg here. Going for that second ball break. Off of the side here. Yeah, I'm all about making sure I've got the players on the stream as I announce their names and everything. All about making sure we call them what they prefer. Ooh, goodness. Focus kind of went away on that one. Now, on the official paperwork, however, they do need to make sure that they put their legal documented names, their government name. Ooh, Chip needing some help on the table now. He'll be able to put into the 1, possibly. Does get the rail. Ooh, big shot by Greg, letting that cue ball fly all the way to the bottom of the table here. So Greg having some difficulty. He's got that cluster there near the foot spot. Got that 13 now to contend with the 1, but he should be able to play the 13 off of the 1. So, nope, he's going to go for the bank now. What a shot. Let's take another look at that one real quick. Very quick to the table and lining up and just fires it in there. Goodness gracious. Great shot by Greg, but doesn't leave himself any bit of love now. Is he able to see the 10 ball? Helping Chip out a bit. Oh, and he hits it. Ball in hand over to Chip then. Meaning Greg did hit that looks like the 5 ball first. Timeout now by Bart. Good opportunity for a timeout here. Looking at some options. He may be able to push that 3 all the way up down table and be able to bump into the 4, move it out a little bit. Because if he can bump into the 4, push it closer to the left side pocket, and then, well, I mean, it is a side pocket. Side pocket's been eating Chip up all morning now. Yeah, man, these side pockets are eating Chip alive, it seems. Oh, and he puts that one in the side pocket. Side pocket didn't eat him up this time. But no action available on this 4 now. So bumps into the 4, trying to get some action out of it. Looked like he was trying to put it in the top right corner. Oh, that's unfortunate. Scratch by Greg. So Chip marking up the left side pocket now. Going to put himself on the hill. No worries with that one at all. On the hill now. Aiken Patch Collectors are earning themselves another point. 3-4 currently. Those of you in the chat, just do me a favor real quick. That little subscribe button right there underneath the video. Make sure it says subscribe. Make sure that little bell is turned on, letting you guys know every time that I'm live for this group. I do all pull action that is occurring in the CSRA currently. CSRA APA is the one that is allowing me to do this for them. I am not affiliated with the APA. This is not an official stream for them, but I do this out of the kindness of my heart. Ooh, big break. Huge spread for Chip here. Big opportunity. Chip opting to go for the top left first. Let's see where we're going for. Ooh, I don't like the where that 13 is for him. Checking the ruling to see if the ball is frozen to the rail. Because if it is frozen to the rail, that means the 14 cannot come back to the rail. So it does not appear to be frozen. Defensive shot there by Chip here. Smartly played. A ball blocking the option to the 3. Gonna have to kick at the 3 or the 2. Does look like he has eyes on this 5 ball. Oh, nicely shot. Great shot by Greg to put that 5 ball away. Puts in one of Chip's balls again. Greg on back on the table here for us. Greg not leaving an easy shot again for Chip. So it looks like Chip opting for that defensive shot again. Bumping into the 14 off of the rail. Wow, what a shot by Greg. What a shot by Greg. The 3-ball all the way up. While he's contemplating his shot there on the 1 and the 2, let's take a look at this 3-ball again. All the way up, coming across 2 rails and nicely leaving that himself for the 6-ball. Yeah, Matt, it seems like you're a little behind, but yes, finally a side pocket. Was able to put that 8-ball away there. So Greg missing on that 1 ball. Opening up the table for Chip here. Oh. Looks like he hit that 14 a little thick, and that ended up pushing it off of the rail. So Greg opting for a bank shot, almost went for the double bank. So Chip back on the table now. Let's see if he able to get this final rack taken care of. Oh, he overran that one a little bit. Slow down. Still has eyes on the 12 ball. Boy, that ball is running on him just a bit. So Greg really needing this rack so that he can get himself to the hill and make sure he guarantees himself a point. Nice shot by Chip there. Nice and soft. Gentle coming through. Kind of left himself in no man's land a little bit, though. See what he marks up here. So Chip marking up the bank here. Get more of the view of the table. Come up off the lip of the pocket. Wow. That was almost beautiful. It was great. So Greg having to run out now. He definitely has to. Oh, no. Misses the cut on the 2 ball. – Chip is going to have to bridge over top of this 1. Getting the extension. It's dangerous with the extension. There we go. Taking care of that 8 ball. Chip securing the 2-0 victory over Greg right now. AK Patch Collector's now up 5-3. Needing a 2-point win now. See, double check. Yep. Only needing AK Patch Collectors only needing to win the 4th matchup here. And that'll secure them the victory. Moving on into the bracket to winners round number 2. Give me just a couple of minutes, ladies and gents. I'm going to be right back with you. We're going to go ahead and get the next matchup set up for you guys. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Round 2 matchup. Double Trouble versus Aiken Patch Collectors. Double Trouble with the put up on this one. They put up Ginny on as their throw and to counter it because Aiken Patch Collectors only needs a win. It doesn't matter how, just needs a win. So it doesn't matter how they win. 3-0, 2-1, 2-0, does not matter. It doesn't look like that sudden death is coming into play for this matchup because it is a 5-2 race. So total of 7 racks. It may not make it to sudden death, so it still could. It's a possibility. We've got 44 minutes before sudden death starts, but as long as the rack is broke before sudden death, it doesn't matter. We will have to play for the full round matchups. So lag underway. Looks like Bart's taking the lag on this one. So Ginny is a skill level 3, Bart a skill level 6. So a 5-2 race. So the opportunity comes for a 2-0 victory for Double Trouble, making it the final rack or the final matchup. So if Bart does get one but doesn't make it to the hill, it'll be 2-0 victory to Ginny. As always, you make it to the hill, you get your team the first point. So many different breaks that we've seen across today. We've seen center ball several times. We've seen side breaks. We've seen one diamond breaks. So it looks like Bart is lining up the center ball break. Give me just a second for this. Need to make sure that my battery hasn't gone out for our camera. So just a second, please. Apologize for that brief studio skip. And we're kind of locked up. Just need to refresh it a minute. It looks like Bart has taken the opportunity to play stripes here. Does he get into? No, he does not break out that 15 ball. He may have the opportunity here to break out that 15. Be our second break and run on the stream table this World Qualifier tournament. So he doesn't quite make it, and he doesn't actually break out that 15 ball, but he does tie up the cue ball to the 6. 8 ball sitting down here, up here at the top left corner for you guys. Looks like Jenny barely bumping that cue ball into the 6. I'm not sure she hit it cleanly. She may have. It looks like she did, according to the way Bart's lining up to it. So Bart, looks like he hit the 1. Yep, he's grabbing the ball, giving ball in hand over to Jenny. Good sportsmanship there for Bart. Calling his foul, making sure that making sure it's fair play for everybody. Jenny trying to figure out what route she needs to take. So Jenny lining up that 7 ball for the bottom left corner here. Doesn't leave herself a lot of opportunity. Looks like she was trying to go for 2 ball on the side. Definitely would have been nervous shooting that shot considering where the 8 ball position is. She could drift that cue ball too far. She could bump the 3 like she did there. Push it towards the top left corner. Nicely done by Bart. Taking care of his problem ball right now. Now he's going to take his duck and end up coming off of the rail. Top left corner marked. As always, you want to mark your pocket. Mark that 8 balls. That way there's no question of where it's going. And good out by Bart there. Taking the first rack. 4 more racks to go to move on within this tournament and on to round number 3. Winners round 3. See how the APA officially calls the brackets. So that would actually put them into round number 3. And in this case, it would actually be the quarterfinal matchup for them. Actually, let me go ahead and pull up that bracket just so I can make sure I'm reading this correctly. for you guys. Oh, cue ball flying off the table. Look out, everybody. Look out. So let's see. We had round 1 last night, round 2 right now, round 3. That would make it round 3 is actually the semifinals on the winner's side. Round 3, yep, is the semifinals for the winner's side. So with a scratch by Bart there, Jenny is going to have to take the next shot out of the kitchen. She's opting to go for solitaire. She has to shoot at any ball outside of the kitchen in order to make it a legal shot. She cannot shoot inside of the kitchen. So technically, we could call this our quarterfinal matchup, but we're not going to make it an official quarterfinals. So Jenny on a bit of a tear right now. She's looking at a run. Very nice run at that. Oh, does not follow that too. Candace, how you doing? I ain't seen you in the whole morning. Now we're in the afternoon. Looks like Jenny's lining up her 2 ball here. Good shot on the 2. Doesn't leave herself any really legitimate shot available now. She does have she could go for a bank on the 7, top right side, reverse bank on the 6 in the left side, or top right corner, I should say, for that 7 ball. Looks like she went for the reverse bank on the 6. Not falling in her favor there. Oh, Bart holding up off of the point there. Jenny trying to put that 6 ball past the 15, it looks like. Bart going for the combo shot. Ends up back into the center of the table. Still having to contend with this 11 ball. Nice and soft into the side pocket. Not sure what he's planning to do here. He may end up coming on the bottom side. Kind of roll the cue ball against the top rail there. And he should be able to combo that 11 into the 14. Combo that 11 into the 14 nice and soft. That 11 should sit. Nope, he's going to go change directions on me. Going to go soft into the 14. Looks like pop that 13 in next, and then wondering, not sure if the 8 ball's in the way. He may be able to get that 11 ball by. Oh, Bart doesn't get any of the table love that others have been getting today. Just checking out the brackets, trying to see what we're doing with as far as who we have the opportunity of putting on the TV table following. Bart coming off the rail first. Ooh, looks like he got a little close to that 11. So good hit by Bart, kicking the 11 ball away from the 8. No opportunity of the 8 ball going in any pocket, and kind of leaves Jenny on the top side of the table. Good shot by Jenny, pocketing that 4 ball. With where that cue ball is, she may opt to go for the 6. Go 2 rails or maybe even 3 and try and get on the short side of the 7. She does leave it very difficult for Bart now. Not an easy shot. So Bart opting for the defense, coming into the backside of the 11. Leaving the cue ball close to this bottom rail. Not leaving any easy shots at all for Jenny. 7 ball could go in the side, but she has the potential of scratching in the bottom right corner. 6 ball looks like it may go. Timeout on the field right now. Marcus coming to take care of some things. She may even opt to go for a reverse bank on this 6 ball. Oh, she went for it. She tried to put it away. Leaving it wide open now. 11 to the side. Come off of that rail. Back to the center of the table and leaving it 8. Any pocket over there. "20 minutes before sudden death. Bart looking to close this one out. As a reminder, we will go ahead and shut down the stream and restart it right back up for everybody who may be interested. We're going to shut it down and come right back to it once we get the team set up and everything. Marking up the top right side now. Bart taking care of business on the right. Bit long for him. It was a hard fought battle there. 3-2 race now for these two before the end of the matchup. So Bart on the break now, going for a center head ball. Diamond and a half out. Big break ball staying on the table this time. Wide spread. Dry break though. So ample opportunity here. Personally, I'd probably go for solids. The way they're spread out and the way they look. Look like Jenny opting to take stripes here. Those of you wondering what we're looking at as far as the bracket, got a pin there for you guys. There at the top. Go ahead and get that shared over to the Facebook side as well. Okay, let's see what we're looking at. Bart on the table. Not a whole lot going on. Does look like that 4-ball now over there at the top right side has kind of gotten itself tied up in a mess. May be able to go off of the 13, and that could push the 13 out of the way as well. Oh, goodness. Would not move off of that 13 at all right there. For those interested, that pin comment there, that is your current bracket. It is live updated for you guys. Any looking to take care of the 13? That's going to open up the pocket. Not sure I would have taken that one right away. Still lots of work to do now. Potential here for like she's lining up on the 11. Does hit the 11 and the 12, but she ties them both back up again. And then lining up another duck for Bart here. Curious if Bart is able to see this 4-ball cleanly. If he's able to see the 4-ball cleanly, he may be able to come off of the right rail with a little bit of left spin to bump into the 10, push that 1 out of the way. No, opting for the combo on the 7, maybe give himself a better opportunity to get into the 10-ball now. Yep, he was able to move into the 10-ball. He pushes the 2 into the cluster a little bit. Not sure if he can see it cleanly. Bart with the wheels on the tip of his stick. He's going to use that. That's a little rolly bridge thing. Nice and gentle hit. I think he can see the 2-ball now. Nice shot by Bart there, lining himself up for the 1, following right behind that 2-ball. Nicely done by Bart, putting the 7 away, marking up that top right corner. Very methodical, going through his pre-shot. Nicely done by Bart. 3-0 now currently for Bart on the road to taking this matchup. Aiken Patch Collectors 2 racks away from moving on. Let's see if Bart can get a bit more action out of his break here. They opt to move 1 diamond or half a diamond over just a little bit. Yep, he did move over to the right just a fraction. Head ball does get the pocket. Not sure if that's the 1 or the 9 tied up. Yep, that's the 1 ball tied up to the 8 ball. So solids over to Bart, making one ball off of the break. Bart trying to get into the 8 ball to push that 1 away. So Jenny lining up this 14, comes off of the rail, oh, and doesn't get any of the. Hit that one a little hard, and the pocket just doesn't accept it. She hits that one softer, that ball falls all day long. Just a little bit softer. When you hitting hard into these pockets, they have a tendency of closing up, making them smaller. Bart moving the 3 ball off of the 9. Woo! Look out for that earthquake. Oh no. Didn't you get a little bit of extra love? Does it hit a rail? I think it hit the rail. We'll see. Bart picks it up. That means it didn't hit the rail. It looks like it's touching from here. She did hit the 15 first, so even though she missed the 14. Not sure. Looks like a little pause for the cause. So Bart not around to dispute the hit or anything. It does look like it is sitting on the rail, so. Nice smooth shot for Bart here. Taking care of the bottom half of the table right now. You can do that as an up and coming player. Just split the table in half and take care of your problems on that half, and then you'll be able to move yourself to the other side and get that taken care of. Now, does Bart opt to go for the 6 first, or does he opt to go for the 5? Still having to contend with trying to get into the 1. He's opting for the 6. He hit it. Looks like he hit it beautifully. Sits up on the 1. He's able to take care of the 1 now. Get it off of that 8. No, he's going for the 5. Barely taps that 5 ball. Comes off of the rail. Wide open table now for Jenny. Jenny got herself on a bit of a run now. Breaks out that 1 ball from the 8. And in turn gives herself a miss that she's got to deal with on that 10 ball. Jenny coming off of the point. Putting that 15 right into the 1. Another chance now for Bart to try and finish this rack off, put himself on the hill. So for those who are wondering, we are going into sudden death. The next matchup, regardless of skill level, is sudden death. Sudden death is a race, just 2 racks. First person, the first rack won will get 2 points. Oh no, Bart doesn't even touch the 5 ball. Ball in hand over to Jenny now. Bart's okay with that considering what that 10 ball and 8 ball is doing. But to go over the rules of sudden death for our APA matchup, the first rack won is 2 points to the winner. If and only if the matchup is not finished, there will be an additional rack for a single point, and that will determine the winner. But in the case of this, if Jenny were to win these next 2 racks, sudden death, whoever wins that first rack will determine the winner because it'll be 7-5, and there's no way for AK Patch collectors to pick up the additional 2 points for a win. So Chat's gotten kind of quiet for us today on this matchup. Not a lot of conversation going on here. Just kind of talking to myself a little bit. Let's see what Jenny opts to do here. Marcus calling the timeout and then having her take the first ball to the top left. Looks like she's opted for a stun shot, the way she's lining herself up. Oh, she does try to get in there, but is unable to. Just unfortunate. Unable to get into the cluster, that 10-8. Let's see what Bart opts to do now. Little roll right across the foot spot. Let's see. Does Bart have enough space that he can see it? The pocket in the side. Marking up the side pockets, looking like he has it. Is a good hit. Is a good hit. So Jenny opting to go to the bottom side of the table. Went for the bank. Oh, that cue ball opened up just a little bit too much for her. She had it lined up. She would have been lined up nicely, regardless of where it landed. That way she had an opportunity to take the 10 ball, but with it opening up like that and her missing the 15, that just gave that back over the bar, giving Aiken Patch Collectors the first point of this matchup. 6-3 now. Bart on the hill. Let's see how Jenny capitalizes on this one. Still needing 2 racks. That's okay. I have seen other things come through. Big break by Bart. Oh, and he scratches into the top right corner. Ball in hand over to Jenny, doing a little extra work here on the back end. Sorry for that, guys. A little quiet over here on my side. So Jenny having solids here. She's got some work to do. That one ball's tied up to the cluster, the 11 and the 12 there. That 5 ball into the 14. So a little bit of extra work here still to do. I think she got locked up to the 4. Unfortunate for her there. Oh, she's gonna hit dead into it. So if it's frozen, then she'll be able to go into it. If they're not frozen. Okay. Moving those solids over to the other side of the table. Bring Bart back to the table here. Bart opting for the combo, just missing that combo shot there. Brings Jenny back over to the table. Lots of work still to do. So from here, she probably should take that 6 and then bump into the 11, try and kick that 1 ball out. Yep. She does hit the 11, kicks the 11 out. Now let's see. Got to get to this 3 ball here down here on the bottom side of the table. So it looks like she's going to try and cut it all the way. Nope, she opted for the bank. Oh, and she just bumps the cue ball right back into it. Oh my goodness. Let's see, Bart missing that 11 ball now. Jenny's tied up to that 1 again. No real opportunity here for So without a watch, oh, and it scratches anyways. So regardless of what that result was, so scratch by Jenny, ball in hand over to Bart. Let's see if he can handle some action. He needs to figure out how to get to this 14 out right now. Does he opt to go for it now, or does he try to handle that one later? Yep, he's going to end up handling it now for us. Bumps into the 14 defensive shot, forcing Jenny to try and handle her business down there. Good attempt by Jenny there, but she ties the 4 up to the 1. Bart moving things around again. Same thing that Melvin was doing when he had his opportunity.
Ellie.
Let's see here. Oh, I want that. Trying to pull up the bracket for you guys so that we can go over some things of what we got going on. I know how I'll do it. But in the meantime, we got Jenny looking like she's going for a bank shot here. What a shot. Let's take a look at this, guys. Huge bank by Jenny. So we're getting our announcements now from the other side, from behind me. So ball in hand over to Bart now. Table's wide open for him. Go ahead. Different strokes and Georgia Breakers on table 7. Dragonlight Lightning is still waiting for this matchup to finish. Trying to send the link to myself so that I'm able to pull it up here on the computer versus trying to read it off of my phone here. So missing that one. That was not the link that I was trying to get. Alrighty. Timeout on the field by Marcus here. Hold my drink waiting in the winds here for this. Continue as myself. They're currently in the bracket showing up. Let's see. A lot of work still to do here. That 8 ball's tied to the 1. Come on, refresh. I did hear him announce that Georgia Breakers and Different Strokes are going to end up on table 7, so the bracket hasn't been fully updated just yet. Hold My Drink could be looking at taking on Aiken Patch Collectors. Held Up is playing Devil's Misfits. Not sure what table they're on. Chalk Commandos should be playing Chalk as Cheap. And Striking Light Lightning is waiting for this matchup. Major Pain is waiting for. Major Pain actually advances to the quarterfinals with this, or Stroke of Genius. Not sure of those scores. But stay tuned here. We are going to make sure we keep you quite updated here on everything. Let's see. Bart probably going to put a little bit of follow, try and get the 8 ball off of the 1. So let me see. Does look like Stroke of Genius. They're still playing on table 9 right now. Jenny lining up on this 4 ball. She hits it hard. Looks like she does hide the cue ball again. Not another shot for Bart. But let's see. Stroke of Genius versus Major Pain. They're still playing. They may be into sudden death. Not sure. Bart lining up. He's kicking at it. It's a good hit by Bart, pushing that 10 ball to the other side, or 14 ball to the other side of the table. A lot of action hanging out. Everybody hanging out here in the middle. I do see Devil's Misfits is right there in the middle of their matchup as well. Let me just kind of peek around. They're over there on table 8 currently. Let's see. Georgia Breakers are taking on Different Strokes. They're just now getting started over on table 7. Looks like table 9. Major Pain, Stroke of Genius. Like I said, I don't have scores or anything. I could eventually get something set up. Where? And it looks like Chalk Commandos is over here on table 1. Uh-oh. My stream has frozen again. So Jenny looks like she's marking up the bank for this 8 ball. Marking her bank shot. That'll put her on the hill. That'll still give Double Trouble an opportunity for a win. She went for it, and she makes it. What a shot. Take a peek at this one. Jenny on the hill, earning her team another point. Did it not? Oh, no, it didn't clip. I'm going to have to mark this up. Unfortunately, it did not clip. Let's see here. There we go. As we get a peek at her bank shot there. What a shot by Jenny. Earning herself one more chance to put it into our final match. So 1 diamond over, 1 diamond down for Jenny on the break. A little bit of miscue. She stopped it right before it hit the rack this way. We didn't have to turn into a re-rack. That was a great shot there, Candace. Not the greatest break. Still got a bit of a cluster there in the middle. But she's still shooting on the table, which means that she did pocket a ball. Not sure of what she pocketed. Looks like she pocketed solids because she's shooting on this 5 ball down here. It's into it full. Now, Bart having to go to work here.
Yeah, he's a different.
So I'm going to mute up here for a minute. I'm looking at here. Gonna run around, check on everybody's scores for you guys, and I'll be right back with you. Give me just a couple of minutes here while we see Jenny breaking everything out and pocketing what looked like one of Bart's balls. Jenny lined up on the 1 ball here. Looked like she was trying to go for a little bit of a combo shot. She ends up holding nicely against the 13, it looks. So Bart trying to just get some mess cleared out, give himself another opportunity. Alrighty. Now that I was able to figure out, I was getting a lot of excess noise from the background. So I wanted to make sure I figured out where that was coming from, and I was able to get it taken care of real quick for everybody. So now I don't have that distraction of coming back and forth on this. So, alrighty. So Bart on the table now, doing a little bit of a back cut on this 10 ball. There we go. We're getting some interaction within the chat real quick. Oh, and he ends up scratching. That's terrible. Oh my. Ball in hand over here to Jenny now with an opportunity to take the win. 2 balls and the 8 ball. Ball in hand. So the route more than likely looking like yeah. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Good job. Huh? Have a good night. So let's see. It's like Breaking Bad. I think that was Breaking Bad. Oh, let me double check here. It's like Jason and Jennifer heading on out of here, saying that they just missed out.